our celestial shore, I'll fly away.
Let's fly away.
I'm checking the lights. So we have one landing light. We also have 2 lights on our wing. We're checking the oil, make sure we have 7 quarts of oil in our oil, making sure there's nothing in the cowling that we need to be worried about. Right now we're supping our gas tank, make sure there's no material or sediment in our gas tank. Now we're checking the hinges of our flaps and our ailerons. They just help us turn in flight and making sure they're connected properly to the wing so they will not fall off. Checking the proper radios and make sure our headphones are working properly so we can hear each other talk when the airplane is on. So there's our master and alternator button that just turns on all of our electronics. We're priming the engine to insert fuel directly into the cylinders to help us start the engine. Okay, I'm just plugging my headphones in the slots that we have for the headphones. Headphones on, we're gonna start the engine. Then we'll switch hands here, and then I'm gonna start it again. And there it is, she is started.
So right now we are locking the door. You will always want to latch the bottom to the top. So right now we are getting the weather. We're gonna write down the winds and altimeter. We get the weather based on a frequency we use.
I'm just making sure the radios are working properly and also on the right frequency and speaking to the right person. And right here I'm adjusting my instruments as necessary. That's called directional gyro. That's the attitude indicator I'm changing. That's like an airplane. That's the sky and that's the ground. We want that directly in the middle.
Now we are just doing our engine run up.
Okay, we're making sure all of our instruments are on the green, which they are. Our airspeed is coming alive. Okay, our nose is pointed into the wind since our engine's air cooled. We want to make sure we cool our engine down. And then we're just reducing the throttle back to 1,000 RPMs, like you can see in the gauge. That's our annunciator panel. If anything goes wrong in the aircraft, that will illuminate there and that will let the pilot know what is happening. We're checking our alternator. We turn our alternator load off. We should see a drop in amps. And then now we're checking our pitot heat. We should see a spike in amps, which we do, and we just turn our pitot heat off. We're trying to get our annunciator panel. Okay, everything's illuminated there. That's our airspeed indicator, making sure that's reading 0. That's our attitude indicator, making sure that's straight and level with the horizon. That's our altimeter, that tells us how high we are in the air. Our turn coordinator, okay, ball center, wings are level. That just helps us make a good rate of turn while we're in the air. And now we're going full power for our takeoff. We're maintaining center line using our rudders. We're waiting for 55 knots on our airspeed indicator, then we'll apply back pressure on the yoke.
You apply back pressure on the yoke until the nose is off the ground. Once we take off, we put our nose on the horizon. That will give us the best climb out rate in our Piper Warrior.